Hey, you guys, welcome to Am I on Speaker Season 2 with your hostess with the mostest. It's me, Lady T, y'all. Okay, I'm on my grind, staying focused. All right, so this podcast, of course, puts all my guests, all right, on speaker to tell their truth, their story, share some things you may not know about them. You're going to learn some things, all right? They're going to learn you something today, okay? Real convos, great laughs along the way. Anyway, I am so excited because I always bring somebody special on my podcast. And of course, this is an honor because, baby, if we want to talk about a following, if you want to talk about content creating, okay, this is the woman to know. All right. So I want you guys to welcome right now Kamara. Daughtry. She's a content creator, founder of the Digital Career Opportunities Worldwide Facebook group. Listen, you can catch this woman everywhere. Okay. If you need a job in broadcast, if you need a job in digital journalism, whatever you need, she is the one to go to. She's the one to follow for all of that. And it is such an honor to have you on the show today. Welcome to the show, Queen.
Oh my gosh. First of all, Lady T, I actually look up to you. You're like a Baltimore gem. And for you to say that to me, girl, I need that intro on recording. Well, hello, Lady T
Me.
fans and listeners. I'm Cam. Nice to meet y'all.
You are amazing. I am so happy to have you on here because I know you're about to give us the real. You about to
Mhm.
tell it like it is, and I know you're about to give us the real tips and the facts and everything. So, but before we do all of that, I
Mhm.
like to do a little game with my guests. So I want to play
Good.
the this or that game with you, okay? Now I am gonna kind of time you. And a lot of people do really bad at this game, but I believe in you. You're a woman who is on time and you are punctual, okay? And I am not. So this is gonna work out great in our favor, okay? You're
Okay.
gonna rub off on me. I do
Okay.
believe it. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be great. This is gonna be perfect. Okay. All right. All right. Start the timer now. Just kidding. What if that was real? All right, come on, put 10 seconds on the clock. All right. Here are some of the questions. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Mac or PC.
Matt.
Oh, because you know why? Because you're a content creator and you need to upgrade. You need to upgrade. That's what it is. She's like, I stay with the upgrades. Don't play with me, baby. Okay, I hear you. Okay, do you prefer a shower or bath?
Shower. I don't have time for a bath. Well, let me take that back. I will take a bath now. Y'all ain't gonna call me dirty. Okay. I will take a bath, but I'm saying I like to get a nice hot 30-minute shower, put on the candles, and I'm out.
Not that. Oh, the candles is lit too. Okay. We done went to another level there. Do you play Marvin Gaye also? Why you Marvin
No,
Gaye
girl.
and
I be chilling because as
it's
soon as
camp.
I get out the shower, I'll be ready to drink some sweet tea and call it a night.
I want sweet tea. Oh, wait a minute. It's giving sweet tea though. Ooh. I love me a good peach tea. Oh. Okay, Kim, you might be on to something. Okay. Do you prefer the 80s or the 90s?
90s. I like hip hop.
90s hip hop was everything. I'm telling you. And I just went to that Missy Elliott concert. So yeah, it was nothing but that 90s music.
I like Missy.
You're a Missy Elliott fan. What about
I
Busta? You a Busta Rhymes fan too?
I am. I like the way he be fast talking, fast rapping.
You gotta spit Busta. You gotta spit me. Give me one Busta rhyme. What is
I don't know one
what is it? Every
because
day I'm
it's
gonna
too
just
fast.
wanna run away, every day, every day. You have to stop me. I don't even know what he's saying. He know he look, he is so talented. Okay. Sweet or salty? I feel like you're gonna say sweet.
Both.
Really? Sweet and salty?
Mhm. You ever had them Cracker Jacks? A dollar at Dollar General? Or you can get 'em at the
Dollar
gas station?
General.
It's caramel, then it's salty too. And
Wait,
then I
you
like
don't say
Cheez
Dollar
Its.
General?
Yeah, I like
Dollar
Cheez
General is
Its.
expensive.
They are.
They're expensive now. It's not like Dollar Tree with the 125, 109, whatever.
It's getting too high.
It's inflation out here. They're trying to catch us. She said, "You ever had the from Dollar Tree?" Okay, all right. Introvert? Are you an introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Okay, I believe it. I can believe that. Oh, do you prefer McDonald's or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. I hate Taco Bell. You like
Nacho Bell Grande.
not okay? Not the order. She said in my order as is every time, and they know my name, and they. I'll holler at Cam. Okay. Ooh, money or brains?
Brains. I can duplicate my money.
Okay, wait, because you got it. Because you got money. That's what it is.
Okay.
Because you have money. That's what it is. Because baby. Okay. Do you prefer a warm blanket or a cup of hot chocolate?
Warm blanket. I like being cozy.
Oh yeah. Come on, cozy. She like cozy. She like candles. She like Marvin Gaye. Come on, man. I need y'all to step up. Step up. Come on now. All right. Rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown.
You don't want them to know you?
No. I like all my stuff quiet. When I go on the beach, I don't want nobody to see me. I just want to chill like this with my sweet tea.
With my sweet tea. There's a woman with like 1 million followers. Okay. Um, okay. East Coast or West Coast?
West Coast. I like the sun.
Yeah, it's sunny over there too. We struggling. We don't know what weather it is in Maryland right now. I don't know what so we struggling. So you right. You ain't never lied. Do you prefer a vacation or staycation?
Vacation. I want to leave.
So you're not gonna stay.
I'm not gonna stay.
Okay. 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 You took that seriously. I said I want to leave. I said I felt that. You said that with your chest. Are you okay?
Lady T, I didn't know you was this funny. I might have to put you on Comedy Central.
Oh, you stop it. Listen, I didn't know it was this funny. Hold on. You're the one with the one-liners. Do you prefer no, that's boring. I don't like that. Ooh. Do you prefer loud neighbors or noisy neighbors?
Loud, because I know when they coming.
Hold up, the streets is watching. She said, hold on. I need to know what my enemies is. Is that what you say? Kevin's thug life out here. I didn't even know you were like this. Sweet tea, I need to know when the enemies is coming.
Lady T, you are hilarious.
Wait, no, I'm getting this all for you. Okay. Do you prefer are you a passenger or are you the driver?
Passenger princess.
Come on, passenger. Come on. If we could put it on the resume, come on. It's going on the resume. Right. Don't play.
Client success. I encourage my driver to get to his destination.
That's right. You and somebody's got to be the motivator. Come on. Somebody's got to be the motivator in the passenger seat. Come on. It's an important job. If we can get paid to do it, we should. I don't. Mm-hmm. Okay, love or money?
Money.
That's right. That's what I we just talked about thug life, so I knew where your heart was, homie. I knew.
Mm-hmm. Love don't pay the bills.
Okay, yeah, because it's cool. Love don't pay the bills. Come on, Mary J. Blige. Love don't pay the bills, Mary J. Cam J. Come on, Cam J. With her. Okay, lastly, because this is the DMV area, and we a mess. Mm-hmm. Rain or snow?
Snow.
Snow. You prefer the snow?
Yeah, I feel like we can get more done in the snow than in the rain. See, when it's raining, you can't do anything. Mm-hmm. But when it's snowing, like everybody can still go outside and play in the snow.
That's a word right there. I didn't even know. That was a word right there. With you.
You crazy.
She just gave it. When it rains, you can't do as much. You good to go, right? When it snows, you're good to go. Tell them, Kim, they don't know about you. All right, you did an amazing job.
Thank you,
we got that done. And how long has it been? Wow, that's a world record. I ain't never finished this game in 9 minutes before.
Really?
Never. You should be proud of yourself, girl.
Thank you. I'll take my award at the door.
I did. I get your little speakerphone. I got you, sis. Okay. I got you. Okay. So thank God, you did an amazing job with the this or that game. That was really fun. We learned so much about you, Cam. All right. Now let's talk about how we met. I love to start off with that because I think it's funny for people to hear. Now I actually met you on social media and I was like, wow, this girl, what you did was get you a job.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We probably did. I don't know why. It wasn't the Baltimore Association of Black Journalists.
No. Oh wait, no, I haven't been.
Okay. So I guess it was social media. Okay.
It had to be because I was like, wait a minute. I said, this is where you get jobs at? Mm-hmm. It was your group that I was like, wow, these are the opportunities that are out here. And I was like, wow. And ever since then, I think I've been following you now for like, your group has been open for what, like over like 5, 7 years? Is it 5 years? 5, 7?
Since 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, wow. It's like 5, 6 years. Yeah.
Don't play with me, sis. Look, I'm not good at math, but I knew that.
Okay. Okay. You want it.
And you used your fingers too. Don't play with her. What is she doing? She said, let me go, call myself 2018. She said, come on, sis, with the fingers up in public. We don't do that in public. What are you doing? No, okay, so yeah, but I love the group. I love everything you're doing. But okay, I want you to tell the people, how did you get started in like creating viral content? How did you get started in content creating?
Okay, so first of all, I've only had a couple pieces go viral. Now, I was on the Shade Room in 2020. It was for and during the pandemic, there were a lot of nail salons that put like shower curtains over people. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember like a lot of people reached out, like, you made the Shade Room. But I'll tell you that, I mean, in terms of like content creation, it's something that I work on every day. You can see, I have one reel that did like 1.3 million, and then I have one reel that did 156 views. And I
Okay.
ask myself, I say, okay, so what's the difference? So here are three things that you need to know when creating just like overperforming
Mhm.
content.
Tell
Number
us.
one is you need to have trending audio. Now,
Mm,
you have to catch the audio, in my opinion, when it's probably 1 to 2 weeks fresh. Because if it's like more than a month old, it's already some new audio out there. Okay.
mhm.
Number two, despite what people say, you want to use some good hashtags on Instagram.
Mm.
Honestly, I mean, you can do up to 5 to 10 hashtags. Some people will say, 3 to 5, just depends. Now on TikTok, it can differ. I did a video on TikTok, got like 105, but it was about Cash App, right? And it was very informational. And I probably only used like four, but it was hashtag news, hashtag finance, those kind of things. So you want to be very specific.
Mm.
And then number three, you want to have a good cover photo. Well, okay, good cover photo, but it's almost like a thumbnail for YouTube, but you also want to be talking about a hot topic.
Mm.
So a lot of people, they think, oh, this issue is important to me. But Lady T, if you start talking about fashion, or if you start talking about the Baltimore Ravens, or if you just say, listen, I'm going to focus on all of the celebrity content that's going on and post reels about it, you'll see your subscribers go up substantially. So those are some key tips on how to create overperforming content.
Oh, I love that. Okay, okay. So now we see where we're going wrong. I thought hashtags were out of style because I was like, I don't see as many people using it anymore. They're just like one word. It's just like outside, or they're just
Mhm.
it's just saying, eating food, or just it. I feel like the captions have really, like, it's really like, I don't know, they decreased in size, and everybody's like, oh, forget hashtags. I thought so. We do need to use it though.
Yes, they have a new feature as of Wednesday, September the 4th. They do have a new feature when you create your caption where you can like list out the hashtags. Now, before people were saying, do we need that many hashtags? And you can get shadow banned. So if you're using too many, what is too many? Go look it up. But if you are using too many, that will suppress your content. But for the most part, hashtags are keywords. So when
Okay.
people look up, like unfortunately, it was a school shooting in Georgia. Whoever looks that up, you could, pull up in their algorithm. But another thing is what's really going to set people apart in your audience is the trending audio. But I want to make a key point. You want to use appropriate trending audio. So if it's a sad story or if a celebrity just died, you might not want to put, a club bumper on there. Okay. You might
Okay.
want to use some sad instrumental. But if it's like a very hype story, just, you want to read the room, you'll be able to use like some really good audio to like, play up. So that's my advice.
Oh, I like that. Okay, good. Because that's some things that I think we struggle with as we're trying to post, and everybody wants to go viral. And for some people, it takes so long. Even was it Jules LeBron, the woman who the demure,
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. Very
demure.
demure.
Even she said it took 7 years. She's been trying to go
Mm,
viral for like 7 to 10 years. I think that's what she said.
wow.
Like, what? So you just never know, like,
Right.
what it is. But anyway, it's okay. But everyone's trying to get the next thing that's trending, that's popping, and you're hoping to, somebody picks it up. And we don't even know where we're falling short in those areas. So okay, we
Mhm.
need to be using the hashtags. We need to make sure whatever content, the audio has to be like
Mhm,
trending, right? It has to be
mhm.
something that's going to catch people's eye, right? And should we care about the time frame? How long should our videos even be?
So for Instagram, I believe they have increased it to 90 seconds. And
Okay.
because of YouTube, a lot of people they go to them for like educational long form content. It's okay to use the full 90 seconds, but you have to tell a really good story. So that's why you see a lot of people who have like these comedic short skits, and they go flipping viral. And I think it's genius. Another thing is for YouTube, they remain at 60 seconds.
Mm,
So a lot of dance videos go on over there. But as we see with that Reese Tisa story, if you find you some long form content, it's 10 minutes and people are highly engaged, they'll stick with you. So
right.
I would just say, let's just say, let me use you for an example. If we pry into your relationship life, or I'm even imagining your childhood, if you talk about that and your upbringing, there are a lot of people who are interested in history. So you could get a lot of views and sponsorships just from that.
Wow. Okay. I didn't even think of that. Like people really they want to see your life. That's what it seems like. It's like you have to be willing to share your life on social media though, right?
Yeah, to a certain degree, but there are also people who have faceless channels. But those faceless channels are specific to a niche. So it could be an AI page, it can be a lifestyle page.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's very popular is a remote working page. What are the best things to have, to limit distractions when like the main distraction is our phone. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's about like whatever you like.
Right. Okay. So find something you like and then stick with it. Try to make something trendy and catchy off it.
Mhm,
All right. Now talk
mhm.
to me about your Facebook group because it's popping. Talk to me about what made you want to start it.
So I went to a HBCU, Miles College, and I was like, first of all, I love my college. And then I was accepted into the Emma Bowen Foundation. That is basically like a diversity inclusion program where it helps minorities in high school and college. You get a 3-year pay internship, and mine was with CBS, right? So CBS was my corporate sponsor. Now, when I went to my station, which I absolutely loved,
Mm-hmm.
there were I didn't see, of course, a lot of me, but because I was a sophomore, I did see a lot of juniors or seniors either. Of course, you would stay there for like a semester, but I was
Right.
like, you know what? I'm learning a lot. Let me just drop some info in this Facebook group and see who'll join. And then I really saw like an acceleration during the pandemic. And that's when a lot of people just started joining the group. Now, a lot of my following, which is interesting, is that it's shifted over to LinkedIn.
Ooh.
So now this is me. The Facebook group can people still request to get in there, but now since it's like I've had a few overperforming posts on LinkedIn, now I'm being seen as like a career thought leader. That is where a lot of my following is now. So it's an interesting change.
Okay. Well, plug the group real quick. What's the name of the group?
Okay, it is Digital Career Opportunities Worldwide. That's on Facebook. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
connect with me on LinkedIn for career and resume updates, you can just look up my name, Kamara Daughtry.
Ooh, okay. Now we know it's tough to get digital and broadcast jobs, and I love one thing I
Mhm,
love about your group, and I think that's what's different um, than like from others. I think yours more so. You celebrate like the wins. Like
mhm,
I don't know if anybody's told you that. That's to me that's different from all these other groups. You celebrate the wins. So when each person lands their job after you're like, okay, here are some jobs that are available now. So most people will apply, and you don't even think it's gonna hit or land or anything. And then they
mhm,
apply, they get the interview, they do all these things, and they're just like, well, I saw it through you. So you're connecting people, a group of people, and that has always been something that like I wanted to do, but I was like, I don't even know where to start. So to see you do it, I was like, oh, this is what I thought about. I was like, this is it. We need something like this for the broadcast world. And you
mhm.
celebrate those wins for each person. Like they got a digital job here, they got a broadcast job here. This is their first anchor job. This is their first digital job. And you celebrate those wins. And I think that's so important because it kind of uplifts that like the community that you've, created.
Mhm. No, I definitely think so. We see because at heart, I'm a journalist. So
Mm-hmm.
we see a lot of disheartening content. I
Right.
just hate to say it again, but the shooting that just happened. And I remember like the Frederick, was it some that school shooting in Florida and just, just massive news that was just.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have the opportunity to just highlight somebody and get in the spotlight because they're doing a lot of hard work that goes unrecognized to like the average eye, I think that's important.
Right. I agree. I totally agree. Okay, now when it comes to like landing your dream job in the
Mhm.
media world, when it comes to that, what are some things that we are doing wrong? Why are we not getting these jobs? Is it something we're doing wrong? Is it something on our resume that we're putting wrong? Is it something that we're saying out loud to these the hiring managers? Like, does
Mhm.
our cover letter look trifling? Like, what are we doing that's not landing us the job?
All right. So for all my podcast listeners, if you're in the car, you're going to have to re-listen to this. If you are listening to this at your computer, I want you to take out a paper, pen, or get out your phone for some notes. Number
Get
one,
the laptop.
or your laptop.
Laptop out.
Number one, I want you to understand your resume. I want you to put resume dash ATS. One more time, resume dash ATS.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that you are writing your resume, 9 times out of 10, it is going through an ATS system, applicant tracking system, which means that if I am Lady T, well, no, let's say this. If I'm John Doe and I'm going for a digital producer job,
Mm-hmm.
you're fresh out of college, you are a news producer, you are blah, blah, blah. Your resume has to reflect the job description. A lot of you all, listen to me, are qualified for a
Okay.
lot of jobs well above 75,000. But because you do not know how to speak the language and have the correct keywords on your resume, it comes back as a rejection because the computer rejects it. Now, there are some systems where a human or human resources can look at your resume and then they can reject it. But for the most part, a lot of y'all will receive automatic rejections like literally within 10 minutes. And that's because they run it through a scanner. So you
Mm-hmm.
can run your resume through like Job Scanner, any ATS scanner, and you want to make sure it has like a 90 or above, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the issue is that a lot of you all are using one resume for multiple roles.
Oh
So,
yeah.
for example, if you are an anchor,
Yeah. That's what we
say it
doing.
again.
I said we trying to be slick. Yeah, girl. We trying to copy and paste the same thing. Anybody trying to have more than one,
No,
resume.
I get it. I get it 100%. So,
Uh-huh.
for example, if you're an anchor and then you want to say, listen, I want to be a producer.
Mm-hmm.
If your resume doesn't reflect those keywords, it'll reject it back. Okay, 9 times out of 10. So you have to create a resume. I would say it's good for anybody that's under 10 years in a career to have at least 2 resumes. Okay. Another thing is just tidbit. You want to make sure that the job you're applying to, and Lady T, I know you talking about inflation, but the economy is going to be relevant within the next 2 to 3 years.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
a lot of you all you base your current job on your living situation. Oh, okay, I'm gonna save this amount of money, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, what if AI takes that job? Can AI take your job? Now I'm gonna let you ask your other questions, but I do want to talk about entrepreneurship. But go ahead.
Uh-oh, come on, entrepreneurship too. I feel like that's another good way to kind of lead this too. I mean, well, I was just gonna no, I can always ask you the other one after. Now, being an entrepreneur, we're all trying to work on our brand, as entrepreneurs out here. What advice do you have for those the entrepreneurs who are kind of trying to work on their brand, find their place, and they're kind of stalled sometimes? What advice do you have for the entrepreneurs?
All right. So first of all, I think that everybody here has some type of consultant or has some type of brand. What is a brand? It's what you're known for. So a lot of people know me for one word, jobs, which is really cool, right?
Yeah.
Recruiting and hiring managers, they reach out to me, and then candidates, they reach out to me. So if I say your name based on your online presence, somebody should be able to tell me who you are. Um, let's just talk about entrepreneurship. So for everybody listening, you're probably working a 9 to 5 right now.
Hmm.
And what I encourage you to do is, of course, I did it as well, but you need to have another stream of income. What does that mean?
Hmm.
I want you to get a skill in graphic design. I want you to get a skill in building websites. I mean, to be honest, AI can build websites, but you still need somebody to maintain it and do updates. I get it.
Right. Right.
I want you to get a look up UX UI design. I want you to look up anything that is going to involve human hands. And I don't want you also to like steer away from tech roles, because now in some cases they're considering social media managers also tech positions because they have to work with websites.
That's true. Okay, that's true. That makes sense. Okay.
So I know sometimes working in media, we can get very narrow minded. Oh, we're going to do this for 5 or 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you, the best thing that I want you to do is build your social media brand. What does that mean? You need to find out what kind of people are attracted to you naturally, right? And I want you just to start posting content on that. And then from there, you can start consulting. Like Lady T, you can do branding sessions
Yep.
and charge whatever price you want to. And people will be like, oh, I want to talk to Lady T.
I like it.
But
Try that.
I think, especially with the pandemic, it was me and other resume writers. We just saw so many people, their jobs get slashed. You know, especially people who was making over 200K. They'd already bought their house, was banking on that for their mortgage, and then they had nothing. And their main question to me, if they were 50 and over, was, okay, Kamar, what do I do now? Because my job is obsolete.
Right.
So I'm always on the proactive track when it comes to having a career or making sure that you can do, I would say, at least two things. You have your 9 to 5, and you also have, your side hustle. You start your business because you need it.
Right. Because listen, that 9 to 5 is going to fund the dream. It's going to fund the goal. It's going to fund the dream. It's going to fund the dream job. So I totally understand what you mean when you say that. And so, well, a lot of these people, I mean, you stated a lot of facts for us. You gave us a lot of good info. But like, the other side of it is having the confidence. Like, what advice do you have for these content creators as well? How are we supposed to keep going? Because it seems like it's a struggle and it takes years to pick up on something. What advice do you have for them? Anything inspirational you can give them?
Yeah, I was looking at, it was just a clip from Kai Cent. He's a very popular YouTuber. And he was just talking about just remain consistent. Everybody wants that overnight success. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even like when I got that 1.3 million views recently on Instagram, my face wasn't on it. But when I look at my stats, there were so many people who follow me because now they want that funny content and relationship content. So I'm like, is that what y'all want from me? Like, is that what y'all want? Anyway, but I would say, in order to grow, be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You can do 2 times a day or you can do 3 times a day. And I get it. Fear is a real thing. But I definitely say overcome fear by just doing it. Because as soon as you like want to record or as soon as you want to do this, all kind of thoughts come into your head. You get a little
Right.
jittery. Some people they get like really anxious. Like, oh my gosh, can I do it? By the time you did that and overthought, it was like an hour or two later and you done scrolled on social media. Like I've been there. So I would just say write it out, pen and paper, write it in the note section of your laptop, and then just record the content. It does not have to be perfect.
I like that. I like that because sometimes you freak out as you turn the camera on. You're like, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let me start over, and you starting over at least 20 times. It's
Mhm.
like you're like, delete, delete. Let me record it again. And sometimes you have to push through. And I know even I struggle with that. I think people think I'm perfect, and yes, I'm very close to it. It's scary. But it's but it really is tough, when you're trying to record these things and you're trying to keep this content going, and it's really tough to be consistent, but you have to keep trying.
Right,
So
right.
but Cam, where are you from initially? I feel like I hear an accent, like it's giving southern accent. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Atlanta.
Oh, you originally from ATL, baby. Okay, I hear you. Okay, do you frequent the Maryland area, or like how does that work?
I haven't been to Maryland since the pandemic.
Okay.
And yeah, like I haven't been up there since the pandemic. It's a very blue collar town. I don't know why I thought it was more city. Of course, downtown is, but
Really? ATL like that?
ATL, of course, you have your suburbs and your outskirts,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Like, I love downtown Atlanta.
Oh, you love that? Okay. Is it really the Black Hollywood out there? Like they say, they call it Black Hollywood, girl.
Yeah, it is the Black Mecca, Black Hollywood. I think that just a lot of people, when they talk about it's like increasing their income, wanting to build a generational wealth, but also just having a vision. Because sometimes you look at other cities, it might be like maybe 10% who are doing well. But then in Atlanta, that number is a little bit larger. So I just love seeing Black professionals doing their thing,
Come on,
man.
Black. Come on. We out here supporting. Come on now. And talk to me about NABJ. You were there. You went viral. Like, what
When did
happened?
I go
Talk to me about
viral?
it.
I didn't go viral.
Yeah, yes, you did. I saw like a couple of your posts. You weren't you in one of the photos?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Lady T.
one of the
Unless
photos.
tag me in it, because I don't remember.
He said, "Tag you." Oh my gosh.
I don't
But you
remember.
were there, right?
I was there, yes.
What was that like? How was that like? Do you encourage other people to join NABJ and to be a part of it? Because I'm constantly being told about it, and I'm like, what do I need to know? What's going
Lady T,
on?
you not a part of NABJ?
No. When I listen, come on now. But I was broke though when I first started being journalism. Though.
Mm-hmm.
I was freelance, and ain't no way $50 a story wasn't gonna help me get and afford NABJ. But I hear so many great things. Everybody talks about it all the time. I see the posts. I'm just like, that looks like the place to be. And why is it important for us to like participate and to go?
All right, so first of all, you want to get in NABJ because you want to increase your network.
Okay.
You also, let's just say, I know Lady T knows about a job in Florida somewhere. She'll tell me because I met her, she can vouch for me. She'll be like, oh, yeah, she's cool. I felt her vibe. Yeah, I like her. Let me recommend her, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
So I think it's really good in terms of job strategy. But then also, it's not a lot of Black media professionals in the US. Of course, now a lot of people that are doing more independent work, which I support and love. But
Right.
when you work for any of the affiliates or corporation, definitely get together. See how y'all can, turn some pieces. Like, yeah, just join.
Love that. Okay, definitely, because that's NABJ. For those who don't know, is the National Association of Black Journalism. So it's just it looks like it's a vibe. It's a way to connect with other Black journalists, and it's a good way to do that. And honestly, I mean, it looks like a great time to network. So I support. But definitely. But okay, Cam, I'm excited. This is what's okay now. If for this part of the show, you can ask me any question you want. Anything that you want, anything your burning question, I'll give you one or two questions, but don't
All right.
like, yeah, this is like,
Lady
don't give
T.
me no math questions though, but everything else is fine.
Lady T, you dating?
You said my dating.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I did want to say that, it's been a while, but oh my God, I'm just kidding. This ain't even the right hand. No.
Oh.
This ain't even the right hand, girl. What you talking about, girl?
Mhm.
No, I am dating. I mean, I'm out here, reporting live from the streets on a daily basis. But no, I
Mhm.
don't have anybody specific, but I am out here putting myself out here, which has been uh not great. I am realizing that the apps are not for me.
You're
These
too
dating apps
famous
are
to be on the
trash.
app. You might
Have
need
you
a
hopped on an app?
matchmaker.
It's the worst.
I've been on a couple apps.
Okay.
Bumble is cool, but my whole thing with Bumble is it's giving Tinder vibes.
Yeah. It just
I
seems
don't like
like, yeah, I think everyone's missing, they're like skipping the courting part. It's like I I'm realizing what it
that.
really want. I'm like, oh, this isn't what I thought this was.
That right? You
No,
right?
like this is you want something more from me besides conversation, it seems like. And okay, wait, can I at least get to know you first? No, I'm just out here being these okay. But no, it's been weird, but I love it because with through dating you learn so much. I feel like you learn so much. You're like, okay, this ain't my type. I don't like that type of man.
Hmm.
And I found out through dating, I found out like what my type of guy is. Like I like more of like a protector, somebody who's like big and strong,
Hmm.
somebody who actually has a sense of humor. Like, please, I don't want to like fake laugh at your jokes for the rest of my life. You see, that's my biggest
Okay.
fear, Cam. I don't want to fake laugh at somebody's jokes for the rest of my life, and that's
I'm
my
not faking the funk for nobody.
yeah. I don't want to have to. That's my, and I also don't want somebody who has a family full of people who run 5Ks. That's my
Mm.
second fear.
Girl, now that is funny.
My second biggest fear. Then
That
they'd be like, "Oh, we about to do the glow run. oh, we're about to do this. I'm like, I just please don't make me do it. Like, so I'm learning what I like, what I don't like, and I feel like I'm in a good place right now. But wait, are you dating? What's happening? What's the vibes?
I'm open to date.
Okay,
Sometimes I do relationship talk with Kay. And yeah, I'm definitely open to it. But
is it
here's
tough
the
out
thing.
there in ATL though? How like is there? I heard
They
the
are.
woman to men ratio isn't very much. Isn't very
Yeah,
good.
there's some cute guys out here. See, I like dark men.
Okay,
I like them darker than your hair, Lady T.
you like them chocolate, baby. Hey,
I like them midnight.
you like a midnight, midnight, and then the way you leaned in, I was like, I know that from you like a midnight. Creep up on her. She wants you to scare her. Halloween time, so this is the perfect time for you. You're right on time, sis. That's crazy. I can't believe that was the first question you asked me about the dating.
Yeah.
You done got real juicy out here. Calm down. You done got real,
Second question.
real tea spilling. Okay, you got one more question. What else you got?
Where did you get your bundles from?
Bundles, baby. Let's talk about them. Hey. So this was when did I get these bundles? This is a nice lace front. This has been lasting. It's been a whole month and a half.
What?
This one, I don't know if it's a mix or what it is, but I got it. Let me see, how much was it off? It was 65, and I had a 40% off coupon at the beauty supply store, and then I got it for $34. So it was a little mixed situation, but beauty for you, baby. Shout out to Beauty for You in Bowie, keeping me looking fantastic. Okay, but
You
you
gonna
ever
put
go
this on YouTube?
to samsbeauty.com has like a whole bunch of like the same thing like this, but cheaper.
I love it. You gonna put this clip on YouTube?
Yeah, yes, girl. Of course. And we got to collaborate on. I gotta make sure I add you to it too. You know.
You can collaborate on YouTube?
I thought you could. No, wait. Oh, I was thinking Instagram. You see that? Don't be out here correcting me. This is my
I'm
show.
not correcting you. You teach me something. I am not the guru. I just so
Don't be out
happen to
here.
read the
You know what
latest.
I meant. We gonna collaborate. I thought it was supposed to be a little tag, but I guess that's only on Facebook. Yo, I'm really old. I was thinking
Lady
Facebook
T,
and Insta. Mm-hmm.
you're right. You're
Wait, I
right.
thought, but I saw it the other day and I was like, maybe they stopped it. Because you know how they'll start doing something on social media and you be like, nah, I'll give it up. Like, oh, and how do you feel about Instagram adding like 20 photos? You can put like up to 20 photos now
What?
in your gallery. Girl, your gallery, you can do like up to 20 photos now.
I didn't know that. They're trying to be like Pinterest.
Yes, I was like, wow, I don't have to collage it no more. I can just put all the photos on like a carousel gallery situation. Baby.
I
It's
didn't know
lit.
that.
Yeah, girl, you gotta stay. Listen, okay, add me to the group. Well, I'm already in the group, but worldwide, Mrs. Worldwide. You're the Mrs. Digital Worldwide out here.
I know, right? I missed that.
I
I
love.
was
Okay,
probably
plug
reading
all
some
your
news from
social media
Australia.
for everybody. Plug all your social media for my viewers and my listeners and my speakers out there. Plug all your social media right now for them.
All right. So you can follow me on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Kamara Daughtry. You can follow me LinkedIn, Facebook, same name. If you want to join my Facebook group, DCOW or Digital Career Opportunities Worldwide, if you need your resume done, I do have a resume team. So you go to dcowmember.com. And I just want to say, Lady T, I'm so surprised that you asked me. I'm very honored. Like this show is going to blow up. It's going to do very well. I can see you with a lot of subscribers. So I just want to say blessings to you and thank you again.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was an honor that you even said yes, and I really do appreciate you. And thank you for all the wisdom and the tips and the info that you give us on a daily basis through your through the Facebook group, and now it's on LinkedIn too. So just thank you for that because you don't know how it's really helped a lot of us. And seeing other people win in your group, especially, it lets me know. Listen, girl, we all can win. And that's a vibe right there.
Okay.
So, I know, right? Go on, tell it, sis. Tell it. All right. Well, thank you guys for letting me. Thank you, Cam, for letting me put you on speaker. And to everyone else out there, be sure to follow Am I on speaker on Spotify. We're on YouTube. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Amazon. We're on Apple. We're in all those places where you can find a podcast. And just thank you so much. I'm so excited. This is a great start to season 2. And Cam, girl, oh my goodness, girl, with the tips and everything. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Blessings. Bye.
Till next time. Bye, y'all.